What's up guys, my name's Gamer360 Sports and I'd like to welcome all of you to the first episode of this series featuring the Houston Astros. As you guys know, the Astros have the lowest payroll this season in the majors, only having $25 million spent in total on the payroll. Before we begin this episode, as you can tell, we're looking through all the rosters and the basic stuff as we start off this series. Currently our best player is Jose Verdes, our closer, 89 overall, 32 years old, a potential. Atume's 22 years old, a potential at 86. But our only good prospect in the entire farm system is Carlos Carrera, 18 years old, 56 overall, and a potential. There's only 3 guys with a potential on the whole team, which is not the best for the Houston Astros. But anyway, before we begin, as you guys know, there's a glitch in the system where for progression, if you do not play spring training or play spring training and do not set the training settings, you end up having a glitch progression system. So as you can tell, I had to flip through that and do every single trainings aspect for every single player on the Houston Astros. But anyway, here's the starting rotation. I did a couple changes. Philip Humber is in the second spot instead of Eric Bedard. And also our roster is pretty interesting. We're doing a little bit of scouting before we go into this first game this season as we're playing the Texas Rangers. And as you guys know, the Houston Astros pulled off the upset in the first game of the season. But anyway, it's going to be a different format than usual. It's not going to be a usual commentary. This will be a broadcast style commentary throughout the entire episode using a live commentary. I did this while I was playing, trying to figure out how to actually do this as I was doing this on the fly. Now anyway, if you have any criticism on this new style, tell me in the comments section below and I'll be able to fix it in upcoming episodes. This is the first time I did this, so I have to get used to it. But anyway, let's take it to the broadcast booth here on opening day at Minute Maid Park. Hello everyone and welcome to Minute Maid Park here in Houston, Texas, as it's opening day here in the major leagues. Today's matchup is between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros, and this will be an interesting matchup for sure. Right now everyone's all set across the league for opening day and opening night in the major leagues. The place is all packed for this opening game here in Houston. And here is the records from last season. The leader in wins was Matt Harrison with 18 from the Texas Rangers, followed by Yu Darvish with 16, your opening day starter for 2013. Today is going to be interesting as Bud Norris will be taking the mound for the Houston Astros. It will be an interesting matchup. It's opening day here in Houston, Texas. Up next. And welcome back to Minute Maid Park for today's opening matchup of the season. It is Monday night and it's Easter Monday. Everyone's all set here in Houston for the biggest matchup to start the season. It's opening day here in Houston. And as the Houston Astros take the field for the first time today, you can see everyone's pumped up for what could be a long season. Your starting pitchers are Yu Darvish and Bud Norris, both coming off pretty decent seasons in 2012. Yu Darvish, in his fourth season last year, dominated. Now here's the lineup for the Texas Rangers by Ron Washington. You can see leading off is Elvis Andujar, Craig Gentry, and Adrian Beltre. Nelson Cruz, Lance Berkman, David Murphy, and Persinski will wrap it up on the top 7. Now Bud Norris is 27 years old, 230 pounds, and 6 feet tall. This could be interesting to see if he can do it today on the mound and try and prove the Astros have a chance of winning this season. Up at the plate is Elvis Andujar, and right now this is the first at-bat of the 2013 season. And it's a bunt attempt to start off the season. And that's an easy ground ball. What was he thinking? That was a ridiculous play because it was the opening pitch. It's going to be strike one going on the outside zone. Could have been some nice contact as well. And here's the pitch. It's going to be a high fly ball. Deep left field and goodbye home run. That's the first home run of the season. And oh my goodness, here comes the Boo Birds. Just when you think he can get out of the inning, on the first meatball of the season, it's a home run over the wall, the tall wall here in Houston. Everyone is booing. Some of the Texas fans are excited because there's a lot of Texas fans and a lot of Houston fans tonight. Adrian Beltre creams that ball into left field. That was a no-doubter to left. That went all the way off the facing of the wall. And here comes Nelson Cruz up at the plate for Texas. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. Oh, where was that going? It went all the way skyrocketing. 3-1 count. And ball 4. That's a walk for Bud Norris. And Cruz is on base after that walk. Here comes the pitch. It's another high ball to deep left field. And that's another homer. 2-1 shot. That's going to make it 3-0. Are you kidding me? Houston cannot get out of this inning. And now this is looking awful for the Houston Astros. Right now, Houston needs to get out of this inning as fast as possible because this is not looking good. It's going to be a ground ball to second base. This could end the inning. No! Oh my goodness, he's barely in time. He had to swing that around. Oh my goodness, Bud Norris is imploding in the first inning. David Murphy with the ground ball. Oh my goodness, Houston is not looking good to start off this game. It's 2-2 count now. That's going to fill up the count, 3-2. Mitch Moreland can make it the full rotation in a second. And there's a steal attempt, strike 3, and Bud Norris gets out of the inning with a strikeout. Houston is already down 3-0 after the first inning. And what a great inning for Texas. 2 home runs on 3 hits. Up next is Sandino, Wallace, and Altuve. And now the Houston Astros are coming up to the plate. Let's see their lineup for today's matchup. Ronnie Sandino will start off, followed by Wallace, Altuve, Carter, Pena, Dominguez, Castro, and Martinez. And right now at the plate, actually pitching for the Texas Rangers will be Yu Darvish, 6'5", 215 pounds, only 26 years old from Japan. And here comes the 0-2 offering. Strike 3, everyone's going down. 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts. And here comes Altuve. Here comes a cream ball by Altuve, and that's going to go flying out to center field. The Astros go down on only 10 pitches, actually 8 pitches, no hits. That'll end off the first inning here at Minute Maid Park. Here comes Ian Kinsler, and that's already a foul ball to start off the at-bat. This could not be a good at-bat at this point. Oh, there's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 offering. It's going to be a pop fly, and this is going to go foul. And now here comes Bud Norris pitching again. That's going to be ball 1. Actually, yeah, ball 1. And here comes the 3-2 offering. It's another walk. He was up 0-2 in the count. Now he allows his second straight walk. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not looking good. Here's a ground ball going into the gap. It's going to bring... Oh boy, there's an error in the field. And this is going to bring in another run. And now that bounces off the cutoff man. Oh my goodness, now there's men on first and third after Mitch Moreland comes all the way around to score. What just happened on that play? We need to look at the replay. Bud Norris got this ball hit right between the shortstop and the third baseman. Then the left fielder bloops it off his mitt, and then he throws it up in the air, and it bounces off the catcher too. An awful execution on that play. Oh, crazy pitch. It's going right home, and it's going to be safe. Another run comes in for Texas. And right now, Bud Norris and the Astros currently fighting along. Strike three. Nelson Cruz strikes out. He still doesn't have his first hit of the season. That'll end off the top of the second inning. Strike three. Another strikeout for Yu Darvish. And the Astros once again go down swinging. No hits through two. Up at the plate now is Lance Berkman, who hit a two-run home run at his first at-bat of the game. He's looking for home run number 2. Bud Norris has settled down after that home run, so maybe he can get out of this and hopefully salvage something for another couple innings. And that's going to be hit down in the center field. That's in the gap. Going to the wall. That's going to bring him in to second, and it's a double for Lance Berkman. He's a triple and a single away from the cycle. And here comes the next pitch. Going to be a hard hit ball to center field, and that's going to go. Mintz tagging on second. Here comes the throw out, and he got him. Oh my goodness, there goes Lance Berkman, and what a throw in the outfield. That was Martinez, I think, JD Martinez, I think, just threw him out at third base. I might be wrong on the outfielder, but that was a nice throw by the Astros. And here comes the pitch. Slider going right through the gap, and that's going to be a base hit for Brzezinski. I'm sorry, this ain't Ian Kinsler by the looks of it. This is Mitch Moreland. And look at this. This is going down to right field. Oh my goodness. It's another error for the Astros. That's off the glove. Another error for Houston. Oh my goodness. That was an easy catch to end the inning. And Mitch Moreland goes to second. Astro fans are trying to get him out of this inning. And strike three. Ian Kinsler strikes out, and Bud Norris gets out of the inning again. This time with no runs allowed. Once again, 7 hits for the Rangers, and the Astros still have no errors after 2 major errors in the outfield so far. And Fernando Martinez is now up at the plate. The fans are getting excited for a possible hit here. Oh, and that's going to be a base hit right down to right field. That's the first hit of the game for the Astros. Finally, they get on base. And once again, that will be a nice hit. And that's going to be strike 3 for Cedeno. That's going to end off the inning. At least the Astros got their first hit of the game. And now make it 5-0 Astros, 5-0 Rangers at the end of the third. And now coming into the game is the reliever. Bud Norris is exhausted at the plate. They don't want to risk it. Bud Norris allowed 5 runs on 7 hits. Most of them have been earned. So an ugly outing for Bud Norris to start off the season. And here comes Jarred Cozart. He is currently 22 years old, 180 pounds. He is a youngster. This pitcher looks so much better. Oh boy, this is going to be hit right down Main Street. And that's going to be a base hit for Andúrez. Here comes ball 4. Oh my goodness. Another walk by the Astros. They're not looking good today. Here comes another pitch, and that's going to be a high fly ball going to center field. It's going to be out. Men going home. And that's going to bring in another run. And that's going to make it now 6-0 Rangers. going to be a chopper going now to the pitcher, and that's going to end off the inning. And right now at this point, it is 6-0 Rangers with 9 hits through 4 innings. Okay, so I'm breaking out of this right now because this game is basically done. It's 6-0, 9 hits. And right now I'm on Hall of Fame at this point, which means we're not going to get anything done. So we may as well watch the simulation go really fast. As you can tell, the Texas Rangers just lit us up even more as this game went on, because you can tell nothing was going right for the Astros. We were just flying out, flying out, flying out. We got a couple hits, but basically our day was basically done. Alright, since this is the first time I've done this format, all the corrections I was able to find for this episode can be seen in the lower left hand corner of your screen. Be sure to leave all the feedback you can on this video and smash that like button before you leave. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.